Welcome back to Was a Supercoach. I'm guessing you all had a better week than I did, judging by my rank change. Now out to 15,293, so I've dropped nearly 3,000 spots again this week. Whitfield absolutely killed me, but yeah, I scored 1,964. So yeah, I don't think I've scored 2,000 in any of the buy rounds. I'm over the buy rounds. Like, I set up for them and everything, and it just hasn't gone to plan. Something every week has destroyed me. Could have broken the 2,000 mark this week, of course, but yeah, Whitfield with a 16, that hurts. So, oh man, imagine how bad it would have been if I didn't have Bont as captain. So, yeah, I'm kind of over it. Like, I'm kind of over Supercoach this year. It's you can have the best plans. I'm not saying mine are the best, but you can have good plans, and if luck doesn't go your way in this game, you're absolutely screwed. And I'm sick of it. Like, every single week, it's a shit show. So this honestly could be one of my last videos for the year. I think that said, like, regardless of how I've gone this year, honestly, I think I have more passion for doing the preseason videos and doing the research kind of videos rather than these weekly team videos. I think I'm definitely better at doing the research and presenting it than actually the strategy of Supercoach, because at some point, I said luck is killing me this year, but I think at some point you got to look at yourself and think, if it keeps on happening, maybe the strategy is wrong. So anyway, not to get too negative and stuff, but yeah, doesn't help as well. I don't get to watch much footy at all at this time of year. Obviously still play, I coach as well. So pretty much Friday, or I work every second Friday night as well. So I get to see every second Friday night game and then Sunday games, and that's it if I'm lucky. So yeah, it makes it hard. Anyway, this is how the team was set up for the weekend. Yeah, it's an absolute shit heap, dumpster fire, whatever you want to call it. There's so many guys here that are like close to primo, but they're not, and they just keep on giving me shit, like Bolton with a 65. So anyway, I've got 8 trades, no boosts, but can make the 3 this week, which I'll probably have to do just to, I think I'm just going to send it. Like, yeah, I don't care anymore. What's the worst that can happen? My rank will fall even further. It's not a respectable rank as it is, so I don't give a shit. From the back, Sinclair, 65. So I have no idea what happened there. I didn't watch the game. Yeah, I don't know. But he's entitled to one down game, I guess. I've been stoked with him since I got him. I got him for like 520. So yeah, one of the few things I did right this year. That reminds me as well, I think I'm going to make a video at the end of the year, like a complete review and all the lessons I've learned, and yeah, exactly where I went wrong. Probably even go round by round or something and revisit the trades. I think it's the only way to learn. Anyway, Clark 119. So he's done the average that we thought he'd do this year, which is good. He's just gotten there a slightly different way. So, normally he's got that 105 kind of score every week, but now he has got a bit of a ceiling. So he's another one, honestly, that's appealing for next year. Now that we've seen he has got that ceiling, maybe he can start to take that average higher. I don't know. We'll see. At the end of the day, the way the game is that I see, it doesn't matter about what that player presents. It's whether there's others that present something better at the price. So yeah, players like him can kind of get looked over quite easily. And then she's a 103, so he's obviously back in that midfield role. Glad I didn't get rid of him. A couple of weeks ago, I was pretty close to doing it, but I think I remember saying in the video, he turned it around last year after a slump. So yeah, I think he's getting more midfield time too. I'd have to look into that. Zorko 105, so pretty standard. Whitfield 16, as I said, this killed me. Now, lucky he should only be out for the bye. Yeah, he should get back for the game after the bye, so it's not worth trading him or anything. He's still going to be like top 3 defenders or whatever. But yeah, that one really hurt. And then Roberts for 95, so he's kind of been pushed up the field. Looks like Mills is now playing that role. So I want to get Mills into the team, but I don't really want to go Roberts down to Mills because I'm still not 100% sold on Mills. I feel like Sydney, they can't be trusted. Like, I know Horse, we couldn't really trust him, but Sydney in general, it just seems like they have all these guys that play down back and on the wing and all that, and they're just kind of a revolving door week to week. It's never the same guy in the same role. So I know Mills has had it for a couple of weeks now, but yeah, I don't know. There's like whatever I do from here, and I know I said I want to send it and stuff, but whatever I do from here, because it's, you know, limited trades and we've got how many games, like 9 games or something to go. Whatever I do, it's got to be something that's going to last over the 9 games. And I don't know if Mills has the durability or the role. So yeah, we'll see. So I do want to get him, but in a different way of getting him. Clark 65, so that was all right. Spew and McCarthy didn't play. Now, I see some people are planning ahead and McCarthy's just going to be their flex for the rest of the year. I wouldn't do that based off one game. Yes, he has a good role. He's taken Marich's kick-in role, and I know he gets more of the ball himself than Marich. He's got a more complete game, I guess you'd call it. But I wouldn't be putting all my stock into a one-game player. And we've seen that the West Coast coach, he can be pretty nuffy sometimes and just make weird calls. You know, a player will have like his best game of the season and suddenly he's dropped. Things like that. So, but yeah, you do you. Obviously, there's a reason why I'm ranked 15,000 and you're probably not. So, midfield, so Brayshaw 103, that's fine. Butters 130. Hopefully he doesn't get tagged this week, but I think even if he does, he'll probably still put in a pretty good show. Bont 177. So as I said, I was kind of saved here. Imagine how bad my score would be without captaining Bont. Now, I paid, I think, how much? $6.30 or something for Bont, because he's Bont. He had the two quiet weeks since I got him, so he got like 100 and a 60, and now he's got the 177. So even though the first 2 weeks the average was pretty shit, what's that work out to? Like 80 something? I think it was 83 over the 2 weeks. Suddenly it's right back where we want it to be. So yeah, I guess the average is what matters. Chera 95, that's fine. I think I'll just hold him for the rest of the year, unless, of course, he gets injured. Neil 72. So I really want to get rid of Neil this week. I wanted to do it last week and I chickened out. The only reason I'm still thinking of holding on to him is because last year, Brisbane, after the bye, went crazy, and I feel like Neil has been saving himself or something. So, like, you know, when the rest of the midfield is doing really well, he kind of just goes with the flow. He's not really trying to be the main man. But I feel like getting closer to finals, he might kick into gear. That said, now this is purely him as a Supercoach player, not as an actual player. Oh, actually, it's probably both. I think he's past his best. So not that he's not a great player anymore, but I think he's reached, obviously, his peak, and he's coming well down the other side now. Yeah, that's all I'll say about him. Dunkley 126, so he bounced back nicely. He's frustrating. Like, you get him in to be consistent, and he's been anything but. But, you know, there's worse picks. And Long 87, but he's got West Coast this week, so he should reach his break even of 105 or thereabouts. I can't see him losing much money unless for some reason they like make him sub or some shit. So yeah, he'll be fine for another week, and then might look at upgrading him last. Johnson 32, whatever. He's still got some money to make. Break even of 14, so there's still a bit to make. He only needs one spike score, and away we go again. Think of what Zach Reed did earlier in the season. He looked like he was maxed out and then went crazy. I know different players, but it can happen. So people I see have been getting rid of Johnson to try and force those last upgrades to complete the team. I don't mind it. Like, I'll probably get rid of Johnson myself this week to get Mills. Yeah, I think it's more important than getting a bit more money. But we'll see. So obviously none of the bench played. Cherry is 79. I thought he'd do better than that. I VC'd him, and I thought Oh yeah, because I don't know why the VC is on nil there, but it was on cherry for the weekend. So yeah, I thought he'd do like, I don't know, a 110 or something like that, maybe at the lowest, because he's that kind of player. But I didn't think that the double ruck setup of Carlton was going to impact him that much. So if I was going to take one positive out of it, I would say if he had have got like a 115 or a 120, I probably would have just taken it to be safe as vice captain. But because he's gone lower, a fair bit lower, forced me to take the Bont captain. So I don't know. Cameron 156, and he's got West Coast this week, so he should get another big score, which would be nice because I don't think anyone really owns him still. And like, why would you when Gawn is around? I guess. He's in 10% of teams now. Interesting. Well, I don't know. He probably isn't classed as a pod anymore, which sucks, but that'd be right. He starts scoring really well, and now everyone's got him. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so he'll probably be... He's potentially vice captain option this week. Probably like Cameron into Dawson or something like that, or maybe Butters into Cameron. We'll see. Forward line, so Smith 85, as always, everyone has him, so what he does is kind of irrelevant. Petrarca, he didn't play. Daniel 91. Daniel was like, he's just hovering below those primos. For a forward, it's not too bad, but he's just that little bit off with that average. Forwards have been better this year than I think everyone expected, so. But yeah, he's alright. I'll get rid of him eventually if I got enough trades, but yeah. Thilthorpe didn't play. Bolton 65, I already said. That just annoyed the shit out of me. He has to go. Probably get rid of him this week. I didn't even want him to begin with. If I had just gotten Nick Martin, which I wanted, would have been a different story. Keeler 34. So he's pretty much his average, break even 44. So the average and the break even are about level. I wanted him to make 100k. He's made 94, whatever. That's enough. So he'll probably go this week and help me get Mills. So yeah, Johnson and Keeler probably out. I don't know. I got two options with the trades really. So I can either get rid of, use the 3 trades and get rid of some rookies and that, and make Pedler into Mills, and then I've got like no rookies on the field anymore. Or I'm thinking I can maybe get rid of a rookie like Keeler and then upgrade a couple of these dud forwards like Bolton. I don't know the way I'd have to swing it. I haven't really had time to do it, but yeah, I think they're the two options, or maybe even somehow a combination of both, but I don't see how I could do it. Yeah, I think either way, it's not going to matter. The team's in a pretty shitty position now. I'm just missing too many that others have. Like, I'm missing Gawn. I know that a few have been getting rid of him to make money and stuff, but it has hurt all year. And then, in the midfield, I don't have Richards or any players like that. McCluggage, like, still stuck in the past with Neil. It's a good lesson for next year, I guess. They say that footy fans are stuck 18 months in the past. They judge everything based on what happened 18 months ago rather than what's happening in front of them. So maybe I have to learn to trust these others more, and these tried and true guys like Neil. Maybe it's time to move on from them. I think it's just the way the game is going in general. Like AFL, it's not... even the star players, bar a few, seems like they have a role, and you'd think it would just be set for the year, but it's not. Like they move them around so much now. So yeah, it's all changed. It's not a bad thing, I guess. You just got to get with the times, and I'm old, so. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So not good. No enthusiasm for making the videos anymore, if I'm honest, but I'm still doing it. Yeah, I guess this is a good lesson on what not to do. Whatever trades I make, don't copy me, but yeah, if you do, you'll end up with a shitty rank. So people are trading in May. I know he's on the buy, but I get why. Like, Should make some money off the back of that 83 next round. 99k. Butler seems appealing as well. Mills, obviously. Yeah, Darcy's gone crazy. I don't know. I'm not quite sold on that for some reason. I think that teams are going to start putting more work into him, and pretty much the only way they can do it is like try and hit him physically. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But very tempting to get rid of like Bolton for Darcy. It's pretty much a straight. Well, I could straight swap it one trade right now. So I probably will at least do something like that. But yeah, as I said, I think I'm just going to send it, and yeah, when you get to the point where you don't really care anymore, it's probably when the magic happens. But yeah, sorry for being a little bit negative in this video, but you know, I'm a realist, and my season it's done. So I'd have to go on some crazy run from here, and I don't have the team for it, just from what I can see. So yeah, we'll set the team up quickly for this week, and yeah, see, there's no bench cover either. Like, I'm not going to have that many players playing this week. McCarthy on for Zorko. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back line. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think Boxall and Campo will play. So that's 13 with the Rucks. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And Rankin makes 19. This is pre-trades, of course. So yeah, Pedler hopefully becomes Mills, and then that will give me, 20? So I don't know, we'll see. Again, I hope I get enough time to make a trade video. I say it every week, but let's be realistic, it doesn't often happen. But yeah, let me know in the comments how your team is going, and what plans have you got to run out the year, because whatever we do now, as I said, it's, you know, they're kind of set unless you've got a heap of trades up your sleeve, but doesn't seem like many people do anymore. So yeah, let me know. Hopefully you're doing a lot better than I am, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is.